Hey guys, it's Cody with Homestead, and today I'm going to be opening and installing the OGOOSM Automatic Chicken Doors. So I found these chicken doors on Amazon for $39.99 a piece, which is about $60 cheaper than the other ones that I'm finding on Amazon. So I found them for about $120 for the top rated one. This one had 5 stars, although it is made in China. But it is substantially cheaper. It had good reviews. It had a lot of reviews that had been used for multiple years. So there were a few that had been, 2+ years of this product working. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get one open. I'm going to kind of go over it with you. And then we are going to go outside, let the chickens out, and we're going to install one. So let's go ahead and get this thing open and stay tuned. Alright, so we got the package open, and as you can see here, it says new device without battery when using needs to bring a high quality 3 AA batteries. So I believe online it says it comes with batteries. However, the package did not include batteries. So we're just going to get this unscrewed. We're going to get some batteries, and we're going to get this thing set up. Be right back. Alright, so we got our little lid open here. So we're going to take and we're going to look into this little area right here, and it shows you how your batteries go in. So it goes positive, negative, positive, as we can see. So we're gonna have our positive end up, negative end up, positive end up. We're gonna get our little flap here, and we're gonna get that back into the area. We're gonna screw this back in, and we are good to go. And the power has already come on onto the chicken door. Alright guys, so the first thing we got to do is we actually got to go in and program our current time. So your programming methods are listed right here on the faceplate of the chicken door. So in order to start programming our current time setting, we need to press the gear icon in either the blue or the orange arrows. So one thing to note is that our clock here runs in military time. So I'm trying to bring it here so you can see it. I'll push a button. So 1800 is our close. That's 6 p.m. And 6 o'clock for the open is actually 0600. So where it says time is 2:30, that actually needs to say 14:30 because that's the military time. So in order to program our clock, what we're going to do is we're going to press the gear icon and the blue icon. So you got to go gear icon first and then blue icon. So let's do that. Alright, so we're going to set our time. And one thing to notice is that your gear icon, you can see the 6 flashing. The gear icon allows you to bounce between your times. So see how the 2's flashing, now 32, now the 6, 0. So that allows you to go through and program your device. So let me go up here and get 1430 programmed in. Alright, now I'm going to set my opening time to 6:30 in the morning, 0630, and I'm going to go down to my close time and set that for 1830, and that's just what time it's getting dark here for me. And boom, we are all programmed. So that's how easy this thing is. So the programming is super duper easy. So now we're gonna go outside and we're gonna get this bad boy plugged in or plumbed into our door. So we're gonna bring a few tools. I'm gonna bring my drill. It comes with a little pack of screws, as you can see here, which are little wood screws. They're pretty tiny. They do seem to give you an extra. You need 6 for the door, so they give you a few extra. But yeah. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna get my shoes on and get my beanie on because it's colder than anything I've ever dealt with before in my life. And we're gonna get this door set into the chicken coop, and I'll let you see it. Alright guys, we're heading outside. I'm gonna go let the chickens out. And while I got you, I just wanted to talk to you for a little bit because the giveaway is in full swing right now. I know we didn't have a very big goal of 150 subscribers because we only needed like 2, but we hit it super freaking quick, which is awesome. Look at the chickens, aren't they pretty? Hey, chickens. So what we're doing is we're going to be trying to install these doors on the Producer's Pride chicken coops that we have. And we're gonna let the chickens out while we're doing it. So for those of you that have normal chicken coops, right, like a normal coop setup, not these particular model, this may be a little easier for you to do actually, because the Producer's Pride has that little I'll show you right now actually, seeing how we're going in here. It has this little frame right here, right? So maybe we can get in here and mount to here, but we may have to take some stuff off to make all this stuff fit. So we're gonna get in here and figure all this stuff out, and I'll walk you through what I'm doing. So give me a second to frame some things up and get a good view here, and I'll get right back to you. So we're back, and a couple things. So the automatic chicken door is not as big as the hole inside of our chicken coop, and that's pretty easy to fix, not super worried about that. But this little guy right here has got to come off so we can work that side. So let's go ahead and get him off. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I've got a very attentive audience here. Some of the ladies are insisting on helping me out, and I'm just so fortunate to have these lovely women in my life who are so eager to help me out. So what we may have to do is we may have to rig this up a little bit, because this system is much smaller than the actual door. We may have to take this off as well and mount actually onto the door itself. So yeah, we'll probably have to do this. So let's go ahead and remove this guy as well. And I'm sorry if you guys hear any other construction going on. We are finally getting our building done, which is awesome. I'm super excited. That's going to be super cool to have, where I can actually have a farm building, and Angie will not be so angry at me for having the garage absolutely packed full of things. So, all right, cool. What we're gonna do is, now that we've got this, I'm gonna go cut a small piece of wood to go right in here, so that we can basically create a little barrier in here. All right guys, so we're not doing something super complicated. I got this piece of wood here that we had that was used to keep our door open for the chicken coop when I let them out. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this thing, just kind of eyeballing it, just to fit this gap here. And I'm gonna sit it in here so that the door doesn't have a gap at the bottom. We're probably gonna put some screws in it, but it's not gonna be something super complicated. It's just gonna be something there to fill that hole up. So I'm gonna go cut this right here, and I'm gonna show you what I did, and we're gonna install the door. Be right back. All right folks, so we're back, and we didn't do a super precise measurement. We just trimmed something up here. So I'm just gonna set that like that, give it a little look-see here, get it where I want it. And I'm pretty happy with that. I think that'll do it. So I'm going to get that board right there. I'm gonna get this locked in here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot some screws, probably just from the side, to go into this wood here and have it set up just that way. So on this door, I'm going to be able to go through the door straight into the wood, and the other way I'm going to have to probably just figure that out. I'm a very functional person, so for me, as long as it works, I'm very happy with it. I don't think it needs to be super, you know, perfect. My buddy Derek, if he was here, he would know how to do this 6 ways from Sunday. He's a much more handy guy than I am. But Derek watches a lot of videos. Y'all probably seen him comment a few times. All right, boom. Just like that. Good enough for government work, as we say. All right, guys, so one thing I've noticed while I'm doing this, as in with most stuff made from China, these screws here, they are pretty cheap. And as you can see here, they strip super easy. So I'm going to actually see if I've got any screws from like other projects that I can throw in there, because these things are pretty crappy. And you know, that's kind of the hitch, right? You get something for cheap, there's a reason that it's cheap. So I definitely recommend using some aftermarket screws, ones that you buy yourself, like the ones I'm using right now. These are leaps and bounds better than what I have in the typical package. So yeah, different screws for sure. Alrighty, so my little helper here would move. I got a problem that is very unique to the Producer's Pride model. So you can kind of already see what it is. So this little overhang here, right? If I try to raise the door hits this little lip. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go and cut this piece off right here. And now it will create a little, thank you Jangle Leg, that was beautiful. It's gonna create a little opening in the back. So I'm gonna have to go through with and make this piece of wood smaller. So this is a unique issue that's for the Producer's Pride model only of chicken coop. For the most part, that was the installation. That's as easy as it is. Super simple to do. There was not a lot of work. Just 6 screws and you're good to go, right? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make these corrections. And when I'm done making the corrections, we're gonna do a dry run and I'll show you what it looks like fully operational on the chicken coop. I know I say all right guys a lot. If we played a drinking game for every time I say all right guys, we'd be very drunk. So anyways, here's the door. So I'm gonna put this down so you guys can see what we're working with here. All right, so you can kind of see up here how this little bar was in the way, and all we did was kind of just move it out of the way. I'm gonna knock these little nails down there. But it creates this little gap right here, and I'm gonna go back afterwards and tidy this up so this gap isn't here. But yeah, so basically at 1830, the door is going to close, so we need to set the door open. And that's all there is to it. So I went ahead and tested out the little area right here, and the chickens can get in and out just fine. They don't got any issues with that. So they're having a good time and they enjoy it. I threw one of the hens here. I threw them in there. Buff Orpingtons, man, they're just like dogs. They just like being around you. It's crazy. Old Matthew here, he's just kind of a little jerk lately. He's we didn't mean to get a second rooster. He just kind of found his way here. But yeah, that's all there is to it. That's all the work that goes into it. Is super easy to program. But yeah, so that's all there is to the setup. So it's super easy to program. I mean, there's only 3 programming options. There is not a lot of installation if you have a pretty easy chicken coop. Like, I know that if you have a normal chicken coop, it's just got the flush side. This is a 30-second install. But if you got the Producer's Pride model that I have, you do have to go in there and do that little edit. So just be sure that you know, if you do have that model, you make that correction. Also make sure that you've got your helpers and they're inspecting your work and they're okay and everything. So that way you can get your sign off. But anyways, guys, look, I just want to say thank you so much for the people who subscribed during the giveaway thing. The giveaway is in full swing, so if you haven't commented with your favorite homestead animal, be sure you do so you can get entered. We're gonna post the winner of that in about a week. And but yeah, let's see if we can make it to 160. We already hit our goal of 150. Never thought when we started this channel we'd even be there. But if you like this video, man, you found it helpful, and if you feel like this product is gonna make you better, make your life easier, be sure you drop the like and subscribe down below. I don't get any money from this product. I don't get any money from Amazon. I'm not an Amazon affiliate, but I will drop the link down below so that if you like it and it's something you want to try, I recommend doing it. It's pretty easy, and it's a cheaper model than the 121s on the internet. But yeah, anyways, this has been Cody with Home to Homestead out here.